different. A lot of it that is because it is.
Yep.
But she has just been so great at making Illinois play at a disciplined level. And they are fantastic at pushing and pulling when it comes to defense and offense.
Bill Clinton was in the White House the last time Illinois was ranked. I mean, unbelievable. They have doubled last year's win total, and it's mid-January in Champaign. It's unbelievable.
If you want to talk about great atmospheres as well, State Farm Arena had a great atmosphere when Illinois played Iowa and beat Iowa.
Yep.
And also her defensive ability throughout the season has been really consistent. She leads the Big Ten in steals at nearly 3 a game. And just understands angles and plays hard. Still diving on the ball, even though this is a big deficit.
How about that, Kapanis?
Develop these players is what makes me so impressed with the job Lisa Bluder's done consistently since she's been in Iowa City.
Falter shot offline. She's now won 20 games, 13 of her last 15 years here in Iowa. Just a great basketball coach.
And still able to create just enough separation to get a clean look at the basket without it getting blocked.
Kapanis had 9 steals earlier this year against Fairfield in a near triple-double with steals. She had 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 steals in that game.
I wonder how many triple-doubles have been achieved with steals in the category.
I'll tell you what, her teammate did it. McKenna Marisa last year had a triple-double with steals.
I'm not going to go look it up, so I'll just take your word for it, just like I'll take the word that Caitlin Clark can score at all areas on the floor. She gets done the B1G logo. It's not necessarily when Clark gets 30 or Czinano gets 30, but it's when other players step up and score in double figures or near double figures. Hannah Silke, credit Lisa Bluder because she does like for her players to get achievements if they're close to it. So if Clark was close to having a triple-double, she would try to keep her in, but she's not super close to a triple-double right now, so I'd imagine she'd be coming out soon.
So Taylor McCabe is ready to check in at some point. A falter with another 3. Iowa's 8th made three-pointer today.
Hannah Stolke on the bench. We got to get a camera on her because she has been loads of entertainment this afternoon.
Doug. The largest lead of the game, 41 points for Iowa. So, Megan, the big question if you're a Hawkeye fan is how can you make sure a team this talented as a 3 drops down for Warnock? And that's the tough thing about Iowa, right? When you're this good and you're this talented and you're expected to be so good, if you have a disappointing March, which they had last year, and it was really just one game they were off right here in Carver Hawkeye. Shea Chesky.
McCabe gets outside.
Chesky sitting on 17 points. Career high is 21.
They have one of the best home court records in the nation.
And this will be another true road loss for Penn State.
You see really nice pieces in each class with Leilani Kapanis.
Chesky's a top 60 recruit. Kapanis a top 30 recruit. Kapanis turned on her offense this second half. That's 12 points since halftime. Clark with the feed to Stelke. The high school senior averaged 29 points a game in high school.
She can finish underneath the basket. Now she's going to be even more finesse as a finisher. But I've been really impressed with how she's come on and gained a lot of confidence so far in Big Ten play. She
committed her high school freshman year to come play at Iowa. She watched them play in the NCAA tournament against Missouri, and after they won that game, she was like, I'm in. Nice easy recruiting when you're like, oh, we got this one in 3 years coming our way.
Always good to, do your work early.
McCabe. And a foul on Stelke. Stelke from Cedar Rapids. 4-star recruit. She's in double digits again for the 6th time this season.
Where you are, it's just so difficult to win on the road because of the parity in this league.
The last 4 meetings, they haven't scored less than 96 against them.
At Penn State. So I'm curious to see the adjustments that Penn State's going to make. They have to find a way to score quicker. They got to find a way to get Marisa more shots in this next matchup between the two. Credit Iowa for what they did defensively today.
Right.
Penn State's got to find a way, though, to get their best score and more opportunities to score.
Clark feeds Goodman. That's the 10th assist for Caitlin Clark. That is the 4th time this year she's had double-digit assists. And her 7th double-double this season.
I already saw a kid eating an ice cream, one of those Carver cones, at 11 a.m.
Finds Wettering in the corner. Your hands sticky from the dripping ice cream?
I mean, I'm trying really hard here to multitask, and I'm not a great multitasker to begin with. This is challenging.
Caitlin's going to head out of the game. A classic Caitlin Clark basketball game.
Well, once again, she's able to find teammates in position to score, get them the ball. A fantastic play from the get-go. Caitlin Clark set the tone early in this game, and Iowa's been able to sustain it.
There's the freshman McCabe, coast to coast. You know, Megan, you look ahead at Iowa, the big games they have left this season. In February, they've got Maryland home and away, Indiana away and home.
Cannot overlook by any means. That's very similar styles of play with how fast they both want to play.
And earlier today, she passed the mark to be the #2 all-time three-point shooter in Iowa history. Great bounce pass.
Once again, just not... This Rutgers team also very good. Beat Nebraska. Difficult moving forward because this league is just so good. Wisconsin beat Michigan State.
These two teams you're watching now will meet up again in 23 days in State College. A chance for redemption for the Lady Lions, who really struggled early on. It was 34-15 at the end of the first quarter.
I mean, Iowa just came out on fire, and they never took their foot off the gas pedal.
Shot 75% from the floor in that first 10-minute chunk. McCabe from deep.
Iowa also has been sharing the ball at a high level. 26 assists today from the Hawkeyes. They average nearly 20. And Lisa Bluter, that's her favorite statistic for her team, is the assists, because when you're sharing the ball, good things happen. She has stayed composed and has really been a positive light for the Lady Lions.
This is when Marisa had a rare off game, her season-low 5 points. More than 12,000 fans in attendance today here in Iowa. They sold more than 6,000 season tickets this year.
This much support, and look, it's a fantastic product right now, what the Big Ten has put out over the course of the last few years. You have the best players in the country. You know, scrap this up, take what you can from it, but you got to turn around and focus on who your next opponent is. This is like a massive upset or anything.
Only 51 points in their last game. But defense, the issue here, is they've given up more than 100 to the Hawkeyes. Jade Jimfy in the game, the freshman from Iowa, another top 100 recruit on this roster. You can make it 7 consecutive wins for Iowa against Penn State. Lady Lions still haven't beaten the Hawkeyes since January of 2017. But they'll get a chance again in 23 days in State College. It'll be Sunday, February 5th. 108-67, an absolutely dominating performance.